Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Victory Talk from the car. Pretty soon we're going to start calling it Car Talk. So, the whole point is the message has been downloaded and I'm bringing it to you. So here's what it is. Why is it that we feel like we have to have everything before we can do anything? We have to start with what we've got to be able to get to everything, right? So here's what I was thinking about. I was thinking about how we don't make a step until we see the entire full vision and then want to just run for that and have it made overnight. The overnight is not going to happen. We have to do the day in, day out things to be able to get to the big thing. How do we know what that big thing is supposed to look like? Well, that might be because you're doing the daily work. It might be because you have gotten the full vision and you're like, okay, where do I even need to start? And so doing the little things day after day after day after day is what's going to end up culminating to the big thing. But we will never get there if we don't start. And so what is the one thing that you can do? That's what I ask my coaching clients a lot. What's the one thing that you can do this week in regard to your goal? What's the one thing that you can complete? What's the one thing that you can get done? And so the next week we'll do what's the next right thing that you can get done. And so I'm often asking them, what's your next best yes? What is your next best yes? Because we give our yes to a lot of things, but they're not always our best. And so the best yes usually is supposed to come in the way of accomplishing the goals that are set before you. And so you have this whole big thing that you're supposed to do, and you kind of get stuck in the land of, oh my gosh, that is daunting. That is too big. I don't have a clue how that's supposed to get done. But as you've heard it said before, I'm sure, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. Nobody wants to eat an elephant, but that's the analogy that I want to give, that you just have to do the thing to get the fuel to do the thing, because you might not find the fun in doing the little things to be able to get to where you want to go, but that's what you've got to do to get to what you want to do. And so what's the one thing that you can set out to do this week? What's the one thing that you can accomplish that you can say, as my coach always says, good job, self? What is that one thing that you can do? And so I'll be waiting to hear from you guys on what's that one thing that you've set out to do, because we've all got big goals that we need to accomplish, whether they're personally or professionally or whatever that may look like for you. And so I want you to set out with that one thing that you can accomplish and come back and let me know what it was. So until then, follow me on social media at Latasha White or my website, LatashaWhite.com. As I always say, you do not have to do it alone, so why are you still trying? Maybe you don't understand how to accomplish those goals because you won't ask for help. I'm here. So again, Latasha White with Victory Talk, and we'll see you next week.